What's going on, ladies and gents? Today is all about discoveries. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys my top discoveries from last month. I do this for you guys every month. The month after, I talk about the month before, the fragrances that mostly caught my attention, the fragrances that I'm really enamored with, and I'm glad to share with you guys. So if you want to know what they are, guys, stick around. It's up right now. Welcome back to another video. I'm maxforti. If you guys are landing on this page for the first time, if you guys love to smell great, you love to make a great first impression, this is a great place to be. I'm going to share with you guys today in this video 10 amazing discoveries I made last month. So at the end of the year, you're going to have potentially 12 videos talking about all my favorite discoveries, which will culminate to a top 10 best discoveries of 2021. So we're going to kick things off here with the fragrance from the designer side of things. Now, these not necessarily are brand new 2021 releases. They could be 2021 releases, but some of these could be just my first time trying them. You know, hence the fact, discoveries, hidden gems, those type of fragrances. So this first one here happens to be a 2021 release. This is going to be Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Toilette Intense, which is a brand new fragrance. When you look at the note breakdown, they talk about a blue iris note, which really caught my attention, got me curious because I do great spray on these. The smell is sensational, guys. This is a great, attractive scent. It's a great fragrance that's very elegant. It's very sophisticated. I would go as far as saying that this is in the same vein as your Dior Homme Intense. This is like Givenchy's Gentleman giving an answer to that sexual, seductive kind of an iris type scent that you get with Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense. This is great. The way to describe this, the easiest way for you to understand this fragrance, think about Dolce & Gabbana The One, which is very sensual. It's very aromatic, very spicy, woody spicy, great for seductive evening wear, romantic settings. That's what I get with Givenchy Gentleman Intense, Eau de Toilette Intense. This is a great scent, ladies and gentlemen. If you want something that's going to make you stand out in the crowd, it's going to make you feel attractive, seductive, that's just going to make you feel great and smell great, this is a great one, guys. And performance is actually pretty good too. And also reminds me a little bit of Costume National Homme Parfum, which I think was released last year or earlier this year. So needless to say, this is a good one. This is a great one that you can actually find at discounters very soon. So I would say definitely look to purchase. I think from the designer side of things, one of the best releases this year so far and a great discovery of mine last month. Next up, we have a fragrance here from the niche side of things. It's quite pricey, but you know, like anything in life, you get what you pay for. This is a great performing scent. If performance is an issue for you, if you want something that smells great, it's going to make you feel great, but it's also going to give you great performance, then I would highly recommend you guys checking out this brand. This is Royal Crown, and this fragrance here, I don't know if the camera is going to pick up that. Here we go. It's called Rain. And what this is, it's a very aromatic green type of a scent, and what it reminds me of, if you like Chez Bond from Bond No. 9, if you like Creed's Green Irish Tweed, then you're going to absolutely fall in love with this one. What I love about this one is that I don't have any issues with performance. A lot of Creed fragrances, you have issues with different formulations, different batches. This one here never gives me any issues. All Royal Crown fragrances I own, which is about 6 of them, always gives me great, number one, performance. Number two, you know, they're very compliment inducing. I guess because they smell great and they perform well. This one here, Rain, is going to be a green citrus aromatic scent. You're going to have a lot of the different components that you get with Green Irish Tweed or Chez Bond. But what I like about this one is not only it performs well, but it has a more of a spicy facet. There's like pink pepper in here that's quite predominant in the beginning, in the opening of the scent. So it's slightly spicier. It also has a very beautiful minty note here. So think about Green Irish Tweed gets spicier and mintier in the introduction. That's what I get here. As the fragrance develops and transitions, you know, when it gets to the heart and to the dry down, then that's when it's really closer in similarities with Green Irish Tweed. But it smells great if you like that genre, that profile already. This one here, it just takes up a couple notches, guys. Rain from Royal Crown, amazing. Before I get into my third pick here, I just want to mention to you guys and remind you that you can try all of these fragrances, you know, new fragrance, new releases, high-end niche, high-end designer, you know, indie. You can try thousands of fragrances before you buy them if you don't want to commit to expensive bottles like this next one that I'm going to share with you right now. It's a $330 bottle, so they are quite expensive. So this hobby can be, you know, if you're looking at a collection like this, you're going to set yourself back, you know, a few grand. So you don't have to do that. I do that for you to make your life easier. You can actually go to Perfume.com and try, like I said, thousands of fragrances for a tiny bit of money just to live with the scent, really enjoy it on your skin, and see if it really agrees with your body chemistry. A lot of times you smell a fragrance on someone, you think it smells great, you put it on your skin, it's not what you thought it was gonna be. So, or you go to a place, an essay, a sales associate puts something on a blotter like this and you smell it and you love the fragrance because of the introduction, but then you bring it home and it's not what you thought it would be. So Perfume.com, a great place to try any fragrance you want, on skin, live with it, make sure you love it before you commit to a full bottle. All details below. There's a savings going on right now for Father's Day, Dad 15, which will give you guys 15% off at checkout. Again, all details below. So this next one, a $330 fragrance, 50 ml. This is Byredo's Tobacco Mandarin. You guys know how much I love tobacco, leather, woody, spicy, resinous kind of scents. I think they evoke this elegance, richness, and deep, opulence kind of a vibe to them. Tobacco Mandarin is such scents, guys. This stuff here is absolutely fire. It's one of my favorite discoveries of the year so far, period. And of course, it had to be in this list of my favorite discoveries of last month. This is an incredible tobacco scent. It's rich, it's deep, it's opulent, it's resinous. The tobacco here is done to perfection, almost like a finely cured that's aged in the casket in the barrel. Love the stuff. The mandarin orange adds the sweetness to it, this fruitiness to it, but the tobacco here is up front and center. If you love tobacco fragrances, this is a must try, guys. This right now sits in my top at least 10 tobacco current favorite fragrances of all time at this particular point. It could be in a 10th spot, it changes all the time, but it's definitely in the top 10. That's how good this stuff is. Absolutely intoxicating, sweet tobacco, animalistic, resinous, deep, opulent. I think there's oud in here as well. It is done to perfection. However, keep one thing in mind, you must have a seasoned taste to appreciate this fragrance. It's not going to be for everyone. It's going to be a little bit divisive because that tobacco is going to be quite pungent. Like I said, a little bit animalistic as well. But to my taste, this is amazing, especially for fall and winter seasons. I'm really looking forward to rocking this. Like I said, one of the best from 2021 so far. Speaking of great notes that I love, like tobacco, leathers, vetiver, of course. This one here from a house that produces really powerful and really exquisite, like unique compositions that are long-lasting, like I said, powerful. This is going to be from the house of Akro, Olivier Crasp's brand, the perfumer. This is going to be a phenomenal coffee-based scent, guys. This is going to be called Awake. So as we all need coffee in the morning to wake up, this stuff is very fitting with the name here, Awake. This is perfection, guys, when it comes to the note of coffee. Oh, this captures all different facets and nuances of the coffee bean. You have this nutty, flowery, chocolatey kind of a vibe to the scent. It's like a gorgeous, cup of coffee in the morning. It just wakes you up and just calls upon you. There's a little bit of sweetness here from tonka beans, but the coffee is up front and center. I love the stuff. Think about a perfectly brewed espresso with a nice little twist of lemon. That's what I get here. A fine coffee fragrance, as good as it gets. If you love coffee-based scents, this is a must-try. Awake, incredible. The whole brand is great. Smoke is another one that I love. I think I have 3 different fragrances from this brand thus far, and I'm gonna probably get at least 2 more because I'm really enamored. I actually have a discovery set with this brand, and everything I've tried there is great. Granted, most fragrances are good for early spring, fall, and winter. When it's a little cold, a little chilly out. But if you control the sprays, you can actually wear this stuff all year round. And again, it's very powerful, long-lasting, and it's going to set you apart from the crowd. Awake from Akro, a great coffee scent. Last but certainly not least, this fragrance here fits the weather perfectly right now, spring, summer. If you're somewhere where the weather is tropical all the time, you're looking for a great fragrance that's invigorating, inspiring, uplifting, just elevates your style. I'm going to give you guys one that's going to blow your mind if you do enjoy this citrus aromatic type of a vibe. This particular one, androgynous, unisex, gender-free, whatever you want to call it, it checks all the boxes. This one here called Citrus Riviera from the brand BDK, which is a brand that's getting, see if the camera will focus here. But anyway, Citrus Riviera is a great citrus aromatic fragrance, very fruity with a lot of the elements from the Mediterranean, a lot of fruits here, a melange of citruses up top, along with figs. This particular one, a phenomenal fragrance for those. The sprayers on this stuff, beast, and you can control depending on how hard you spray. The scent itself is absolutely heavenly, guys. In fact, you know what? This is going to be my scent of the day today. It's a beautiful day today in 80s Fahrenheit, which I think is like 30-something Celsius, very hot today. This is a perfection when it comes to citrus aromatic scents. Citrus Riviera, a very fitting name here to this fragrance because it captures all the citrus, Mediterranean, fruity kind of a vibe. It's a little bit aquatic, but again, I think the fruits, that melange of citruses, mandarins, lemons, limes, bergamots, along with that fig is really the star player here. And then you have all these beautiful woods like vetiver. I think there's a dry patchouli in here as well, along with that aquatic kind of a vibe. This is absolutely perfection. And what I love about this fragrance is because it's very, very long lasting. It's a fragrance that it's gonna last. I actually put a nice little dent on this fragrance, being that I've only had this for about a month. I got this last month. But I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, if you're looking for a perfect citrus aromatic, there's also some florals in here. There's a beautiful, in the heart, you get this awesome fusion of jasmine and strawberries. So if you want a perfect floral, fruity, aromatic, woodsy, dried down kind of a fragrance, this here, ladies and gentlemen, a masterpiece. BDK Citrus Riviera, as good as it gets. One of my favorite discoveries from last month. In fact, BDK is getting a lot of limelight, a lot of highlights here in the fragrance community for a reason, guys. They are great performing scents. They smell amazing. They're long lasting. So if you like niche fragrance that will give you an edge, really elevate your style, definitely look at BDK fragrances. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. So that will do it for me today, guys. These top 5 fragrances were my favorite discoveries of last month. In fact, as you know, if you missed previous months, I'll pop up here the one before. I'll do this every month all the way until December. And then at the end of the year, you guys will have a video from me talking about the top discoveries, designer and niche. So these are the top 5 baths from last month. Let me know in the comments what discoveries, not necessarily 2021 releases, but what were your favorite discoveries so far this year in 2021, guys. Drop them below. Let me know your thoughts because I'm always looking to try new things. Perhaps you guys will share some new fragrances with me that I'll check it out and be, in love with, just like these 5 I just shared with you today. If you guys appreciate what I do here, bringing you guys discounts, bringing you guys info, keeping you guys in the know when it comes to fragrances, be sure to show your support. That's all I ask for. Leave me a like, touch the subscribe button for more, and of course, hit the little bell icon so you guys get these videos straight into your feed. As always, guys, remember, fragrance is an extension of who you are. It'll be speaking lengths about what you are and what you're trying to evoke. Your smell is a very important part of your wardrobe. It's your ultimate final accessory. So choose your fragrance wisely, guys, and always, of course, wear it well. I'll see you guys right back here again. Stuff is amazing, heavenly smelling. I'll see you guys back here again with another video very soon. Take care.